Visa, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda Strana. Thank you so much for all the love and support. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of ours. You guys are the real. I came across this video I made for you, and I thought to share where white people are all out to share their own opinion concerning the 5th of April March. I posted a video yesterday, telling us how people are getting ready for this 5th of March protest because of the present administration. So I decided to, go for that to actually know what white people have to say about it, and I was able to put up some stitches. I'm just going to roll it. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. All right, lovelies, let's dive into it.
Y'all, I cannot stop laughing. Watching Black Americans literally to tell each other, just sit down, just sit down. Do not participate in the hands-off protest. Be like hands-off. The fact that these white liberals think that they can pull off a 1,000,000-man march like they did in 1995 is insulting as all get out, because the 1995 1,000,000-man march was about family values. It was about Black men being in the home. It was about holding people accountable for drug addiction and abuse of women and children. And now we got all these pale, lily white liberals running around screaming, hands off, Elon stealing from us. Guess what? Black people aren't that stupid. I know. In your liberal classroom, you were taught something different, but just let me inform you, they're not that stupid.
Y'all, because I gotta show y'all what I've been seeing constantly.
1,000,000 people are going to march in the United States on April 5th. 1,000,000 people.
Sit your black ass.
I've been seeing these videos all day long with the same comment sections filled. Y'all really want to make an impact? Liberals, you should do one better. Just give up your home. Give up all your assets. Everything. Give it to a black family that is less fortunate than you are. Until any of y'all do that, you're all just virtue signaling. Stop, y'all, because
On Saturday, April 5th, 2025, millions of us across America are going to march in protest of the Trump administration. Please, please, please join us. Please share this video with as many people in America as you possibly can. You guys, we're running out of time. Trump is moving so fast and he's winning. We have to fight back. It's our last chance to ensure our democracy. Go to www.handsoff2025.com. www.handsoff2025.com. Please share this video with as many people as possible. We have to show up on Saturday, April 5th. Thank you.
Y'all just keep playing in these streets and the rest of us sitting around laughing at you. Protest April 5th. You guys were protesting MSNBC, like the most liberal news outlet in the entirety of the world. You cut your nose to spite your face every single time. What are you protesting now? What are you protesting now? Nothing. Nothing. Reduction in taxes. Getting illegals out of America. Closing our border. Removing them from things like Medicare and Medicaid, costing us working people more money. Go back to school. Sit down and be quiet somewhere.
On April 5th, there's supposed to be some peaceful protest all across the nation. And it is time for white people to stand up and speak out. Especially if you're a white straight male. It is our time to stand up for the people who have been oppressed and marginalized by this country. I really want us to think about this. Anytime that there's a fight for basic human rights in this country, it's always led by marginalized groups. Whether it's the black community, whether it's women, whether it's the LGBTQIA plus community. When are white men going to stand up for basic human rights in this country? When are white men going to start calling out other white men who love to exploit people in this country? So if you're not already in the game, get in the game, lace up your boots. Black people need some rest and reparations. It's time for us to fight. These white men who are in power, all they do is exploit the red pill masculinity bullcrap. They know their audience. They know they're not very smart. They know they're poorly educated. They know they have that pound on my chest, I'm a tough guy type of mentality, but don't have a whole lot to think with. They know that the people who follow them buy into the get rich scheme type of things. They buy into the self-help type of BS in hopes that one day they can exploit other people. But it is time for us to stand up and fight. Get loud. Use your privilege for good. We have an administration that talks about meritocracy while their DUI hire is putting national secrets in a Signal group chat. And when you elect a circus, expect to put a tent over the show.
Oh boy. I really hate being uninformed. I hate when things pop up on my feed and I have no clue what they're talking about. Because as soon as you start looking into it, you're going down that rabbit hole and it just takes up too much of my time. And I just don't want to waste that time today. So I am curious and wondering if somebody out there can help me and tell me what the heck is happening on April 5th. I'm just curious. I could put the effort into looking this up, but I really don't want to. I'm trying to stay positive. So if somebody out there could tell me what the heck is happening on April 5th, what do I need to know? What do I need to do or not do? I would greatly appreciate that. So if somebody out there can help me, please do. Have a good night.
Hello, darlings. Okay, so conservatives, if you stumble across this video, you should just swipe away now. This doesn't really concern you. It won't be of any interest to you. So I'll give you a second to leave. Okay, it's just us now. All right. Word is getting out that on Saturday, April 5th, is National Day of Action. It is third action joins the hands off. National Day of Action to stand up against those who believe they can take whatever they want. Our democracy, our future, our rights. So yeah, we need to get out there and protest. This is our fault. Well, the yous and me's who voted for Harris, it's not our fault. We tried to do the right thing. But we should still be protesting and showing that no, none of this is okay. None of this is okay. We are fighting for our democracy, our future, and our rights that are quickly being ripped from us. So you can stitch this, duet this, repost it, make a video of your own. April 5th. This protest will be happening in Washington, D.C. National Day of Action.
Good morning. It's a good morning every morning, knowing that Trump's my president and your president. It sure is. The day of hands off to save your democracy. That's what the liberals are doing. Darling, we're not a democracy. We're a constitutional republic. Yes, we are. And that day of hands off, does that mean you're going to keep your hands off of Teslas and Tesla dealership? And let me tell you another little thing, darling. Whenever you tell MAGA to scroll that video don't pertain to them, honey, we're going to be all up in that shit.
Hey everybody, it is Sunday, March 16th. On Saturday, April 5th, there will be massive protests all over the United States. These are being organized by multiple groups, including Indivisible, working together with 5051, working with you name it. So let's do this. Show up. I usually go to Washington. I'm in North Carolina. I may stay here and support my local community. I will be at one or the other. So And the rules we need to use for protests are peaceful, loud, and joyful. See you there.
Y'all want to march April 5th, but y'all didn't want to be there when you could have voted back in November? What is wrong with y'all? Marches don't do... It is not... No. It is not the 1960s. Things are different. It is not. I need someone to invite me to the house that ain't going to this, and y'all know who you are. Y'all had your chance in November, but you chose not to do the thing. You chose not to pay attention to who the hell you're voting for. You chose not to listen, and yet here we are. And y'all want to march April 5th? Why? Because that's when... No. Sit your ass down. You had your choice. Now deal with it. You know what? Maybe this app does need to go away. Listen, it is my job. It is how I get paid. But, you know, maybe my Moldavite is telling me this app just needs to go away. Sit your ass down. You had your choice in November. And you want to act a fool now. Really? And nobody taking you seriously. I'm going to go sit with the others that I've chosen to sit your ass down. I'm going to go sit with them. I'm going to bring snacks and drinks. Okay.
Either I'm living in a weird quasi-timeline, or people are actually fighting because they want to keep the oversized, bloated federal government that we have, instead of watching the government get pushed further, not even close to back to where it should be, but further back to its 11 enumerated powers. It's mind-boggling to me to find that people are actually wanting to protest and say things like he's a dictator because he's reorganizing the executive branch the way that it should be done. I don't understand. This is one of the chief complaints I remember hearing from the old fellows from my youth was that the government was too big and that we're just allowing it to get out of control and that we need to do something. And we watched as they elected official after official to try and do something about it. People that had promised they were going to go do something about it, and it never happened. It just never happened. Government got bigger, spending got worse, promises got made and then broken. Read my lips. No new taxes. Hey, we're gonna give out this amnesty for border security, and then the border security never shows up, but the amnesty happens. I mean, it's this. There's stuff that's happened since going back further than even that, and here we are in 2025, and people are legit trying to get to continue. Somebody that's actually trying to cut the spending that the federal government is doing, trying to actively do what he can do within the executive branch, because he doesn't have the power of the purse. He can't stop them from allocating money. He can't stop them from borrowing money from China. He can't stop them from taxing you further. But what he can do is, well, he can start hacking off portions of the executive branch and reorganizing it so that it makes a lot more sense. It's a lot more efficient. Wow. Just wow. I've never seen that before. And your answer to that is a massive protest. We want you to tax us more. We want you to spend more. No. Except it's going to come in the form of, we want you to tax the billionaires more. There's not enough money there. You know that, right? Like, you could tax them all you want. You could tax them at 100%, and you still wouldn't have enough money. Oh my God.
Arch.
Millions, he says. And this is why we're flushing out the education system. This is why everything is happening. You guys are funny. You make me laugh. I laugh a lot watching you guys. You're gonna stand up there and you're gonna fight for these people that wanted to rob you. You're hilarious. You might want to go back and count your numbers. Millions aren't gonna stand there with you. Millions are going to do what I'm doing, and I'm laughing at you, and so are they. Go Trump.
We share.
So, let me get this straight. Even if you have 1 million people Even if you have 2 million people, big deal. We had 77 million. That's right. Where the fuck was all this protesting in November? Y'all didn't show up in November. We did. If you guys were so scared of Trump and all this, because it's not like Trump hit it. You guys keep on posting things how Republicans are regretting their votes. We're not. How aren't you shocked of everything he did? No. See, you didn't pay attention to Trump. We did. We watched his rallies. We heard what he said. Nothing he is doing right now is shocking because he told us everything he was going to do. He didn't hide a damn thing. Everything he's doing right now, he stood on stage for 2 years and said, when I get into office, this is what I'm going to do. And the majority of us said, yeah, we like that, and voted for him. Don't protest now. You guys have 3 years. Try it again in 3 years. Have fun.
Please, honestly, I just like this for them. I just like this for every other person who have been sitting down, who have been relaxing and letting people that looks like me to do all of the work, all of the protests. Like, I like this. Like, for the very first time, why people are actually going to, do something. Not always, to realize. I am actually looking forward to that 5th of March because I just want to know the outcome. We all know what usually happens anytime that people that looks like me decided to go to the streets. We all know the outcome. We all know that it might end up police brutality, it might end up tear gas, it might end up being so brutalized and harassed and all of that. Let's just see what is going to happen. I wish that, and I hope that black people, most specifically, are still standing on business. So let's just see the outcome. Let's see if they're able to pull something, to do something, And it happens that I think that so many of them are beginning to see the effect of their decision or their action. So a lot are actually of the opinion that, okay, I'm going to do this. So let's see the outcome. So yesterday when I posted about the 5th of April, protests and all of that, somebody left a commentary where like he or she wanted to see what white people have to say about it. That was why I decided to go deep to make my own research and try to see if I can get some stitches from white people. And with this, I am seeing people who are ready to actually take the bull by its horn, by its horn. So I think that they are ready, even if they are nervous. That's one thing I notice about those people. I think that they are not this type of people who have this bravery to do something. Like they are often so relaxed and allowing people to do what they are asked to do, then after which they take credit for it. I think this is just what I notice about people like this. So, but given the fact that black people are standing down, it's another avenue to see what they are capable and able to do without black people being in picture. Black people have been doing this, for years. And now that they are standing down, it's another indication to show that, okay, without these people, let's see what you can do about it. Let's see if you're able to pull this. Like I used to say, this is the time that all these white women that does white women tears, this is the time you need to use your white women tears. If you want this to be done very perfectly, I suggest you use your white women tears. Maybe you should just go out there, start crying as if, oh my God, you're about to collapse. Start, giving the reason why the things that is being done is just not suitable for you. So I think bringing in white women tears, this is the opportunity you have to use your white women tears to achieve your goal. enough of using your white women tears to, intimidate people and try to put people behind bars, especially people that, looks like me. Like, this is the perfect opportunity for you to actually use your white women tears. I just wish you guys luck. I hope that your course is actually met. Like, all of the things that is happening is not as if someone left a commentary talking about how is it that black people do not, it does not have any form of effect with what is happening. They do and they have been having effect, but it's just that they are backing down right now so that you can do this thing that they have been doing for years. I hope it makes sense. It's not as if black people standing down does not mean that this has no effect on them. No, definitely. But it's just that this is something that they are already used to. What do you expect? Like, you are crying right now because it's affecting you directly. That does not mean that they have not been experiencing stuff like this before. So, someone leaving a commentary talking about, oh my God, black people, why are they pretending or acting as if they are not being affected? They are, but they have ways to deal with things like this. And now they are giving rooms for you to actually do what you're supposed to do. Anyway, lovelies, why don't just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We're just here for educational and informative purposes. So guys, if you're not subscribed to this channel, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.